Not the opponent the New York Giants and quarterback Eli Manning wanted during the Super Bowl. It's a lawsuit against the team and Manning, accusing them of creating bogus game-worn football gear to pass off as the real deal, fooling fans and making money from collectors. The documents attached to the lawsuit say that Manning took part in this scheme so that he could hold on personally to these items, but the QB denies any wrongdoing, saying, quote, "The Giants told me this suit is completely without merit, and I have no reason to believe otherwise. The Giants are going to fight it, and so will I," end quote. Joining us to review the case, Keisha Hebben and David Schwartz, both are defense attorneys and former prosecutors. All right, there is an alleged smoking gun here, and that is this email between the memorabilia dealer who's the plaintiff in this lawsuit. His name is Eric Inselberg, and Joe Skiba, who's the equipment manager for the Giants. Let's put the email on the screen because this is the smoking gun allegedly. "Hey Joe," writes Inselberg, "my buddy was offered an Eli game-used helmet and jersey. Are these the BS ones that Eli asked you to make up because he didn't want to give up the real stuff?" Skiba replies from his account, "BS ones, you are correct." How incriminating is that, David?
Not incriminating at all, because that's not a smoking gun. Doesn't show that Eli had knowledge. That's not an email from Eli Manning.
What about the equipment manager, Skiba?
Well, the equipment manager may very well be involved in this. You know, we have to know who knew what they knew, and when they knew it. And until we find that out, we have to presume Eli innocent.
Here's the problem. It is technically hearsay, but it falls under an exception to the hearsay rule called admission against interest. But that's only as to Skiba. You would have to redact the Eli portion of it, would you not?
Right, that's correct. And one of the hurdles that the plaintiff will have in this case is, one, he has to prove the authenticity of that email, because how do we know if that's what this person really said? And I do think it's incriminating if he's able to get it into evidence.
I mean, what's Skiba going to say? "Oh, I was just kidding"?
Right. It's definitely like red flag, glaring, incriminating.
Is there a way, I mean, there has to be a way to authenticate the real deal and the fake stuff? I mean, I think you could compare photos and videotape during game with what was supposed to be the game helmet, for example, and the markings may be different, the jersey may be slightly different.
Yeah, 100%. That's the very first hurdle in this case is, are these fake items?
The physical evidence.
Yeah, the physical evidence. They have to prove that it's fake. Now, there are experts out there. There are a lot of experts out there that'll come to court and they will authenticate the item, or they'll be able to testify that the item is in fact fake.
You know, this collector is, again, the plaintiff, Inselberg. He alleges racketeering, breach of contract, a whole bunch of claims in this lawsuit. It's a pretty lengthy lawsuit. Doesn't he have credibility problems? I mean, this is a guy who was indicted criminally at one point in time. Now, the feds dismissed it, but there's still great suspicion.
Right. He definitely will have a credibility issue because of this indictment that he had. And just because it was dismissed doesn't mean that, he wasn't guilty. I believe there was some technicality where the government decided to let it go.
Yeah, and he's got to take the witness stand in front of a jury, right, as the plaintiff.
Right.
So you can challenge his credibility with all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely.
His credibility is absolutely going to be challenged here, and it's because the witnesses lied in that case. That's why the government dropped the charges, because the witnesses lied, and that's what led to the further investigation. But we really have to, and I'm happy the media is downplaying this right now, because until we see some evidence, Eli and the Giants have to be presumed innocent, and I'm not a Giant fan.
Well, there's going to be a subpoena for Eli to turn over his stuff, right?
Absolutely. And you know what?
And then they'll have the experts who will look at the actual items to see if they're genuine or not.
Now, it gets really nefarious here, because allegedly the dry cleaner was involved.
Right.
And allegedly this dry cleaner was caught, trying to make these jerseys look worn and, dirty them up and cut them up with scissors and then sew it back up to look like they'd been used.
Right. Well, the thing is, he's going to have to prove that this happened. And I'm sure all of these people are going to be investigated and brought into court and may have to testify.
It could be a criminal enterprise. This is going to be a very interesting case, a very interesting investigation.
It's a civil racketeering charge.
Well, the government has to get involved for it, because if this is true, this is a crime. and it's got to be investigated and prosecuted.
And you know what? The memorabilia industry has a reputation, and I don't think anybody would challenge this, of being unreliable, if not sleazy. So, you know.
And people pay top dollar for those items.
Well, especially through the internet nowadays.
Right. It makes it much easier.
It's exploded.
And it's huge. And billions of dollars are lost every single year due to fake sports memorabilia. So they have to crack down on this.
All right. Keisha and David, good to see you both. Thanks very much. Arthel?
All right, next time.